A little bit late, but for the final E3 video, the company that's obviously the best and the winner of E3, Nintendo. No, but let me be serious here and say that I enjoyed Nintendo's press conference, but was it the best they've had? Not quite, but it was what most of us were expecting, so I can't be too disappointed. And thusly, I give Nintendo a 5.5 out of 7. Without any further delay, let's go ahead and start. The most interesting thing about this Direct, it got straight into the games. No personal introduction was done, nobody even gave a quick hello. The Direct started with a new Nintendo game, Daemon X Machina. It looks like an action mech game where you and a group of other mechs defeat even larger mechs. Sounds crazy, right? We saw a little bit of in-game footage, but we know nothing about the plot, characters, or anything else. I'm interested to see more, but for now the most I can say is it looks cool. Next they revealed a new campaign for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. This is DLC that will give people who enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a more in-depth explanation of the backstory. For those who have finished the campaign, many of these characters are recognizable or have been mentioned in name but never shown before. If it's the same quality as the core game, I could see this new adventure being a worthwhile purchase. Then they touched on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It was mainly a reminder that it was revealed a little bit before E3 and gave a short synopsis on the gameplay and adventure. They also talked about the Pokemon Plus Joy-Con, which will come with an exclusive Mew. The game looks fun and the graphics of it are way more detailed than any other Pokemon game before it. I still don't know how I feel about the Pokemon Go gameplay, but it seems they have made a bunch of design changes to make catching Pokemon fun and progressive. An all-new reveal is next, but it's something we expected to see soon, the new Mario Party. Super Mario Party looks like it will be returning to the traditional Mario Party formula where everyone is separated and gathering stars on their own. To me, this is a very important game because it's proof that they listened to the fans and gave them the game they've been waiting for since Mario Party 8. The gameplay looks very promising and there seems to be new activities that can be done with multiple switches. I'm very happy to see this, and though it's not one of Nintendo's biggest announcements, it's definitely worth mentioning. The final big reveal before Smash was a gameplay and story teaser for the Fire Emblem game on Switch, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Graphics wise, the game is pretty impressive. I've heard some people say they don't like the look of the battlefields, but I can't understand why. We got a little bit of ancient lore that's supposed to drive the plot, but it's not enough to hint us at the main conflict other than the crests. It has been delayed to spring 2019 unfortunately, but this is probably going to be the first big spring game of the year, so in that regard it makes sense. These next few games I'm just going to go rapid fire. Fortnite was announced for Nintendo Switch and came out the day of the presentation. Overcooked 2 was a new reveal, and we were told about some of the new features that will be introduced. The game looks pretty similar to the first, so for those who love the first game, the second should be just as good. A really out-of-nowhere game, Killer Queen Black, was shown, and I've never heard of it before. Apparently it's a cult classic arcade game, so I'm sure people who want a taste of some good old arcade competition will likely download this title. Finally, Hollow Knight was revealed to be on Switch and that it would be also releasing the day of the Direct. Octopath Traveler came after, but nothing of significance was announced other than a new demo. I know it's their next big exclusive RPG game for the system, but they literally did a name drop, reminded us that it was coming out July 13th, and then announced the demo. That was it, and was kind of disappointing, especially the way they built it up. Another compilation of games, and this was a very long list. Because of this, I'll just be naming them off. Starlink Battle for Atlas, Arena of Valor, Minecraft, Sushi Striker Way of Sushido, Mario Rabbids Donkey Kong Adventure DLC, PixARK, Just Dance 2019, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Crash Insane Trilogy, Ninjala, Carcassonne, FIFA 18 and 19, Ark Survival Evolved, Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, Paladins, Fallout Shelter, Dark Souls Remastered, SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Wolfenstein 2, The World Ends With You, Mega Man 11, and Mario Tennis Aces. Whew. Just to count that for you, that was 26 games, most of which are either coming out this year or are already out. I like the quick nature of the reel, but at the same time many of these games could have had more attention given to them, although I'm sure a majority of them were shown during the Treehouse. Then, the final big announcement, Super Smash Bros. Of course Sakurai was there to give the presentation and talk about the game, and this portion was 25 minutes long. He first began with a simple explanation of what kind of game Smash is, and proceeded to show all the characters that will be returning for the next entry. Although what we didn't know is that all the characters will be returning for the new Smash. Everyone is here. Snake, Pichu, Ice Climbers, Wolf, Young Link, and Pokemon Trainer, which then includes Squirtle and Ivysaur. In hindsight, I should have been hinted at it when Squirtle and Ivysaur were shown, but I was far too excited to think about that. Then of course the name was shown, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It is intended to be the ultimate culmination of all Smash's history into one glorious game, no pun intended. Old items and stages are also confirmed to be making a return. We were then treated to a very lengthy montage of select characters demonstrating how they've changed between games. In this, they also named clones who are built off of other characters Echo Fighters. These Echo Fighters are Lucina, Dark Pit, and the newest inclusion, Daisy. Other new and updated features such as assist trophies, Pokeballs, items, stages, and techniques were covered, but let's focus on that last one, the new techniques. The newest changes to this game are the directional air dodges, dash cancel moves, easy short hop attacks, new perfect shield, and consecutive dodging makes you more vulnerable. A smaller but certainly different change is that one-on-one battles now have more base damage than free-for-all or team matches. It was also revealed that the Nintendo GameCube controller will be compatible for Smash Ultimate and that new controllers will be officially released when the game comes out. All past amiibo and future amiibo will be compatible with the game as well. And of course, in Sakurai's typical style, they had a one more thing reveal before the direct ended. Another new character was revealed, Ridley from Metroid. First off, I told y'all in my top 10 characters video, but y'all didn't believe me. Second, this is really the final straw when it comes to believing anything Sakurai says when it comes to Smash. Not that we should hate him for denying Ridley and going back on his word, but more so to view some of his future remarks with some skepticism. The final bit of the direct revealed that Smash Ultimate would still be releasing in 2018 on December 8th. It's going to be a painfully long wait, but in the end it'll be worth it. And that was the Nintendo Direct at E3 2018. Like I said in other videos, I do not grade these companies on anything that happens outside of the press conference, so Nintendo Treehouse is not included in the review. Many people are likely going to ask me if I think Nintendo won this E3. Honestly, no. I would put them in second right behind Microsoft. And this is an addendum for anyone who has watched my previous videos. Instead of a 5 out of 7, I will be granting Microsoft a 6 out of 7 to match my thoughts. Microsoft did bring some of the biggest, most anticipated games to E3 this year, and I believe not giving them credit for that would be rude of me. Nintendo still blew me out of the water with Smash, and that is another game of my anticipated games to play this year. So there you have it, my entire E3 2018 coverage. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment about your favorite part of the Nintendo Direct. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye!